This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue. And there's no telling when they might be back. Best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Anything catch your eye? Very well.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Enough! It's over! You're finished! Finished!
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken. We're here by Madam
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord.
Wade's men. Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting...
Did he? Take your wounded back to... Martha will see your look.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. They were making ready to leave just as the sky...
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got wounded with a...
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now. The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured. They might make it to the cliff. My brothers. Shh, don't try and talk.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift, but what about... I didn't... Sir.
So, Wade,
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do it.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. Brother's me.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
It's over. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
It's over. Now, Torgal!
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way. I will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. You, or my uncle. We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Cid! Oh, you're... Should I be worried?
You...
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although,
Any idea where they...
the desert's a bit... But the fact...
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've... And at this rate, I've tried...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen?
What makes you think?
She makes a fair point, Cid.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
They're both as stubborn as the lover's pox, and every bit as irritating. The more we insist on it...
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long...
And if there's one thing bad...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But while it's plain neither Conrad nor Knack, it may still be possible. Before presenting them with a
and that would be
to pool our resources.
When all that fear...
It appears we have Victor, Pake...
As you wish.
Your fate... Don't worry, Vic.
Play along.
What he means to...
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, Conrad.
A pleasure.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to...
Victor says that there aren't any men left.
True as the crystal. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend that band of beardless youth?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what you called the Bright. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
I wonder if Conrad has the right of it. He always called on sellswords.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord...
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty...
Indeed, sir. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill... And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from... Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what if our humble town is to endure not only...
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clyde.
She saw right.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have, with time...
Time no longer...
I take it your scout...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they marched for Dalamil as all.
You're not...
They don't just want food, they want...
I have a thing. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the...
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
No women folk have come to welcome us.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence. The plan, granted, it only took an hour.
Calm now, Victor. Why, we are united. As for you...
I'll take that as a compliment.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
Dalamil will forever be in your debt. But don't go trying to take advantage of that.
Now, if I could only convince the people of Costness to work together.
First we find Isabel.
And what can I do for you? I'll be here if you need me.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
And we're next.
I can't do it.
But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. They've taken so many.
A cat.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those...
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been... What more would you have...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for and protect them I shall. Because they are mine. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know, this here.
What we have left is our luck.
Not if we don't have to. Look. I'll have a word with her.
Ah.
It was a noble act, but I thought you might still need...
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
You're a pikeman, you.
I've got family and more, and a pack of them glowing.
Leave that to her.
But my family...
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Did you see the
creatures? They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember where...
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Before we could even draw his steel.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I try?
Save your strength. Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself... It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love...
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that it has solved one.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive, but without all the mocks and mows.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. It's not true. We've lost so much. Is everything we've received and everything promised? All done?
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Are you looking for something in particular? Thank you for your custom.
Ready, go? Faster! Be safe.
God's-forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have enough. Guarantee will fuck you.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
What are you after? There you go. Much obliged. That all, is it?
Good girl.
Company.
No more vengeance. No more war.
What are you after? There you go. Fare thee well.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends. How is it you always...
Luck, I suppose. Any word of...
that's the nations are still in...
Right.
Clive, now's the time.
Thank you, Otter.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
Clive. I do so enjoy our little chats.
Seems the hideaway's lost
Blasted
its
book.
appetite.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive.
Are you sure it's me?
I'm all the... You remember it, so I thought I'd...
It wasn't as...
Yeah, but this is my blimming...
I've never been one to play favorites, so...
A fried recipes, only...
Yvonne said...
Ah, kindly old...
Fine, and if...
You do...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid,
I can certainly...
it's not who. I borrowed them to my first thought, which almost...
Perhaps a visit...
I don't like... They were in the...
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Ah, the young man.
That's actually...
Ah, now...
Dragon liver.
One would have thought. I believe that...
So we know what...
Saint Bon... I gather, I may add.
Meaning that if I find...
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite one...
See the pair that got hauled into tires?
Rutherford. Where would he be a month? What do you want?
And?
What am I gonna do? But no more.
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit... Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cut, but she'd never... I wanted to ask her. She'd...
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know...
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not Neil.
You're...
Not once, in fact.
just... asking. Out of interest. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of, but that woman...
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No.
Of course. I spoke that the rumors were unfounded, along with some other. While it sound...
Oh, I knew Nan was... But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all...
Well, that trade, so that's where I...
Are you sure that's what...
Oh, boy.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
How do you suppose they'll manage that?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Michelle.
Sid!
Are you? It's not a...
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Midid.
Miss Mididol?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said.
Well, then your work is...
The taking apart was easy enough.
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your... So let's have a look at these... All right. Every piece has... If even one of... You already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo.
I'll think about it.
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round parts are...
I do, but these aren't for...
What are the...
Well spotted. This tiny piece...
I have.
She puts them in all her...
That's right.
I remember the arm move.
Not my fault.
You know what parts so?
Not a bad idea. So...
I think we've got...
Then here's what...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces...
And the arms go on the body, and then the arms...
Very good.
Yes.
Well...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's...
Her hairs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though, do try to be honest with me.
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you...
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see...
Oh, no.
Thankfully she won't. Although I was the one who ended up teaching...
I'm so sorry. I shall see that the...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by event.
No, it isn't. The universe, to anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But that should come as no...
Which explain. She's working to give them a better life.
You've given them far more...
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. A hard time.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are distracted from.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, I found someone who said...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been... Says the more swords and the more war. And who? Why, the good...
And you've seen...
Aye, you'll find her right here.
Here in Delamere. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the but it'd be a feeling bold. Now, if that...
Sorry to have...
You don't think...
Not unless she's discovered the secret.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks.
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse.
All right.
You too, Goots.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you is...
It was a fairly So,
That's dire slow, boys.
Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds he only wanted that... You.
What were you going to...
The Borgwyn want... I was only supposed... Then you... Well...
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goot.
Get your filthy paw...
Stop calling and stop
For they are not lies.
Goot.
He's gonna kill He said she had to...
After what she did, it is only that loathsome Goots was only... Run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care what. Promise me, or I'll...
Goots.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you...
You're a son. The whole thing got me thinking. Who in Dalamil might bear me a... Though it was just... I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you?
You... Everything that happened. It was all your... And now you'll finally...
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go...
You great... Out of the way! So, well, you remember what you... An eye for... Wise words, sir. And now... Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working. Said I'd stolen from his strong box. I'd done nothing of this, so I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, but he crossed a line dragging poor Goop. It didn't hurt you, did it?
No, Nan, but...
Well, if it does, best we take the other eye, then we work our way down. But something tells me that... Right. Let's get you back...
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. If they want me out, they're gonna have to try hard.
My lord, Marquis, it is you. I am Sebastian.
Of course.
Yes, my...
And what was so sent?
1,000 apologies.
It's all right.
I am here tasked with... And what I have learned, the subsequent darkening of the gear, the realm. Your lord, uncle...
That sounds...
It is.
Alas.
I have lost contact. They are both able...
So you want me? I'll need to know...
One...
that doesn't...
Thank you.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Fly, Ambrosia! Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here.
I'll deal with it.
You that one?
Or you can go...
Oh, you're... He hasn't had many visitors.
I'd expect as much from you.
Much has changed.
You've seen this kind of thing before?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for...
Well, then you have I arrived in Dalimil several days ago. His men confiscated my effect.
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way...
What of the fists? Surely they wouldn't allow...
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Those who weren't recalled, now...
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria.
I'll find a caravan.
Not at all. No. If he was bound for Oriflamme... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was...
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Aria.
Of the Seven High... It's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. I was on my way back from the old
Bandits.
They looked more like... It didn't matter.
Which way did they...
South.
All right. Found a note. You head back to Northreach.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all...
I thought I told you to make for the...
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a...
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer... The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not... When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it.
Rockford, if you are to continue first...
I shall return to... But allow me to thank...
Don't thank me.
I suppose he... I shall send a Bastolus.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out of it. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
I got peppers to numb your tongue up.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Run like the wind. Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with.
All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and speaking of which...
I only happen to... They both seem...
I am of Storm is... and...
As it is...
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
So?
I did.
And what precisely will I...
Blueback wyvern liver.
Ah, now then, let's hope these... And here we have it. Fried mortress of... Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for...
And rightly so.
So...
What? The crackle of the crust gives way to an... It is a tour de force.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
Decent. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure...
I'll give us some...
Nothing.
I didn't. I just thought...
Aye. We reckon the both of you've always been... And I'd have you stay. Why, you big low... Fine.
Thanks.
There's nothing he...
That's as may be. He'll need to start looking out for it till then.
Of course.
Stop. I don't go...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive. Anything catch your eye? faster.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
This won't be easy. You deserve a rest.
Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Farewell. It's over.
Faster!
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Do? Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
You're injured. What happened here?
It swallowed. There's a village.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. We got here in time.
over.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
Is...
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there. In Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You...
Man.
I am nothing like you. Just know that you will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master. You will regret not killing me.
Ready, go? We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Back to the stables, girl.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Here, take a look at my wares. Come again.
Yes, the finish is exquisite. These will make us.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a...
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as Phoenix now.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Thank you for the deal, egg, mister. Mummy needs a pottage from it.
Here's the scraps you're after. Thanks. Can't do without leather if I'm to polish these stones.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, The Einherja is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva? Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you. So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire?
Figurative.
Well, a passing caravan carried Dread Eve...
How do you want to...
Eventually. Dread Eve, bring me that...
All right.
Of court, leave table. I eagerly await your...
Careful how you pack that leather.
You there? Finally.
Is something wrong?
At the university.
The university?
Yes, but in my... They asked, would you...
Climb the stair.
And... the three of them, to be precise. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might... Namely...
I can't promise...
Remember,
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I, dearie. In all my long years, I've never seen...
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Recent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good rep.
Oh, what the... come, don't... let's stop.
Guardians of the Crystal. I'm pretty sure...
Fascinating. But,
Wanderers of the Core.
No doubt you're right. This is...
Children... That can't be right, surely.
I'd rather suspect...
Children of the...
Son?
I could have sworn it was... Children of the Hunters. That's all three.
And so, 3 guardians of them. Little wonder it was nonetheless...
Too many stairs.
Ha!
Careful how...
Can I interest you in a new sword? My comrades and I. And defend... I'll... Meanwhile... Proof if... But... We are ever in your debt.
Galamil's saved, and with our steel.
Those bandits were on the receiving end of some quality craftsmanship.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We're not
All right. surrounded. Time to fight. You deserve a rest. Old he may be, but looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Now, Torgal! Awaken! All yours, Torgal!
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Here's your...
I worried you, Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored...
I don't plan on making a...
Very well. Do not allow me to...
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
to Canva, then?
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. I have the strength to kill them
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Straight home now. Good girl.
All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal!
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, it just so happens that...
And what talents?
Why, you're...
I'm listening.
Well, as a Randalar, none remain free for long, but the army...
And you've been looking to buy.
Precisely.
So where does my...
Though we may... So we've been... And we... The place was...
And so...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo?
Of course.
Sounds like it.
I will, even if I... So I'd better try to clean...
I'll do my...
You will find the village in Chedra's Thread.
All right.
I'm sure you...